Live from New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show. Now, here's Wendy!
Thank you for watching our show. Say hello to my co-worker, co-host, studio audience, and the virtuals at home. How you doing? I'm doing okay. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. So, remember when we were doing virtual from my apartment and the Hot Topics, and then all of a sudden my fire alarm would not go off, but I didn't know that that's what it was. It was just chirp, chirp, chirp. So, that was what I was being bothered with while the Real Housewives of New Jersey were on. Only because I was out, I was out. Then you have to, all right, come in, do something. Chirp, chirp, chirp for the last 2 days. That's been how I've existed. But I see them on and I'm feeling like I saw something that I apparently had never seen before. Teresa has a category, and her category is she knows that she's there to, I guess, be the Queen of Jersey. And so in last night's show, and I was back and forth, and then Bobby Brown's story was on the other channel. And so yeah, all 4 hours. Now, I didn't stay up until midnight, but I know how it ended, because when it first came on, it was like during the day or something. More convenient in terms of being able to watch.
Right.
So, but I'm back and forth. Bobby Brown, the chirp chirp, the Housewives, right? Teresa is spread. You look great there, Tech. Yeah. So anyway, I called you Tech. I mean, Tree. Tree is spreading rumors about Jackie. Now, you might not be familiar with Jackie because I'm not that familiar with her. I just know that she's really smart and she does something with beauty products, and her husband is very low-key on the show. This is her husband. His name is Evan. All right? Tree is saying Evan is cheating on Jackie. Well, all of a sudden, that's when all bets were off in my house. I was like, okay, what? Okay. But when this girl, Jackie, apologized, it was like nasty. It involved Gia. Anyway, just take a look, we'll talk.
I did not spread a rumor. I heard a rumor. Okay, well, you know what? I heard that Gia snorts coke in the bathroom at parties, okay? I heard it. I don't know where I heard it from. I mean, I heard it from somebody.
You're a bitch.
I mean, but it's the same thing. So how is that not the same?
Now you're
How is it not the same? How is it not the same? You. Same thing. You should never go out and throw something at me. Throw it.
fine.
You're I'm living the life that you want to live.
What is going on?
I win. No, you don't. Your husband's cheating on you. That's why you're crying, because you know it.
What happened?
What happened?
She brought up my daughter. What happened? What happened?
I said it's the same thing as me saying that I heard that Gia snorts coke in the bathroom. She's disgusting. She's
no to bring up my raised
She has
kids.
4 kids. She's disgusting.
See, no, like Teresa makes great TV, but why couldn't Jackie have said something about somebody older? But then again, I'm reminded every time I look at Gia's a grown girl now. I mean, she's still growing, but Gia is now 20 years old. We remember her, because we're so invested, when she was only, 8. You know what I mean? And Gia now goes to Rutgers or sometimes or something or another. She wants to be a lawyer. Remember, she and the girls go over to Italy to see Juicy Joe. And I just, see, but grown there, right? But do we talk about her now? Is she fair game?
Yes. She's on the show.
Her mother's on the show.
Yes.
They had no idea it was gonna last this
Right.
long.
Uh-huh.
And so now they're dragged into the situation and they're all enamored of being on TV.
Correct.
Right.
Right.
So in my opinion, Jackie wasn't wrong. It just seems weird, you know. By the way, I believe not a word. I don't believe Evan cheats. And that thing about Gia, no. Why would I believe that? You're gonna leave me alone because it's sleeting outside right now. And we're all trying to get out of here before we slide into our homes. And I don't mean to complain. Shout out to all of our people in Texas. I don't mean to complain. I'm just saying, you know. So this other story, you know, Nicki Minaj's father passed away. Well, he was hit by a hit and run driver. You know, Mr. Minaj, right? 64 and fly. So he's walking along, minding his own business in Mineola, I believe it was, in Long Island, in Long Island, yeah. Walking with the traffic. There's snow every place though, but it was only like 6 o'clock at night. Now you can't tell me that you can't go exercise, you know what I'm saying, no matter who you are, at 6 o'clock at night and expect your demise, right? So there's more to the story though, and so the man who hit her father has been arrested. This is a really horrible story. There he is, 70-year-old Charles Polvich. Now, this is what Charles did. Charles is driving his white Volvo. Next thing you know, he hits Mr. Minaj. Charles gets out of the car, looks at Mr. Minaj, and instead of calling 911 or staying with the car and 911 or helping Mr. Minaj and or flagging somebody down, you know what I'm saying? Charles drove back to his home. Now, you know, first of all, there's cameras everywhere. So the police use the camera tracking, you know, oh, there's that white Volvo. Oh, there's the white Volvo. Oh, he's pulling into his garage. So it wasn't hard to catch Charles. So the cops show up at Charles's house. Charles is hiding out in his garage, not even the living room. He's in the garage. Oh, I have to say allegedly. All right, allegedly. They're flashing it to me. Why? Every news channel's reported the same story. It's horrible. And Charles will go to jail, no doubt, probably for the rest of his life. You know, when you're 70 years old and you hit and run the father of a beloved person, Charles, you might not survive 1 week. Shout out to all the inmates. He says that, you know, he asked Mr. Minaj, "Are you okay?" And then got back in his car. This is all according to the police report. He says that, you know, if he stayed, it would have just been considered an accident. But you know what? An accident, but accidents happen. Like maybe the snow was on the shoulder, so the walking and there were no cones. Maybe. All I'm saying is I can't believe that you didn't stay with Mr. Minaj, and I can't believe you didn't call 911. And Nicki, this is such a devastating story. But you know, a handsome man. Yeah. I know, right? Oh, I know. was very hot when I got out here, so I'm trying to, just let me. No, you have no idea, because Jason Biggs, last time I saw him, he had on Spanx. You're gonna leave me all the way alone. Mr. American Pie, right? Okay, I'll just set it up real quick. Last time Jason was here, and he's been here a few times, like we know each other now. Like he knows the show, he knows the whole bit. His wife ordered him a prostitute one year for his birthday. Am I lying?
No.
You remember this?
Uh-huh.
And we were like, wow. Look, and when I hugged him, this is back when there was no, what are we calling it now?
Coronavirus?
I hate it. I'm trying to forget it.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But back when we had a full audience and, you know, we'd be over there and then I'd stand up and hug my guests. And with Jason, you know, like I hug nosy. I'm always, How many bras do you have on? Are you wearing Spanx? Is this firm? Like I hug nosy only because I work so that if you hug me nosy, you're not gonna feel anything but wow. Just saying. Just saying. Come on, guys. The contest ends tomorrow. And then next week we play the game.
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah.
no, back to Jason, right? So I hug him and I feel something hard. And no. You know what? And you know, you hug like this when you're being nosy, but they think that you're being ingratiating, and I am, but I was also, you know, nosalicious. So I asked him during the conversation we were having, because once you say your wife got you a prostitute for your birthday, I'm feeling, okay, all bets are off. I felt something. What is going on? He says, I wear Spanx. Do we have the picture? We could show it now.
I think so. Maybe. I know we have a picture.
No, he revealed.
I know we have a picture.
We do. Yeah. And look at me. I'm like, what? He is such a cool guest. He's such a cool guy. Anyway, he's got a new game show, but back to Paris Hilton. So Paris, who you know I love, she is now engaged. Yeah. I know, we just talked about her the other, who does not want this dress? Okay, all that thigh right there, and she's acting surprised, but posing with a tiara at the same time. She knows how to stage a scene. Custom gloves. So you remember last time we talked about her, first of all, it was her 40th birthday, okay? And her whole family was there. So they were all there. They were on a private island. And there she is with her sister, Nicki. And yeah, she's engaged. And here's what I like for Paris, because Paris has always talked to us about, you know, even when they were doing Single Life with Nicole Richie, she'd always say, you know, I want to be married, I want to have a, you know, a proper boyfriend, and I want to have children. I'm a mom, and you know, she likes the animals to mother, but she always said, no, I want real children one day, you know, but time goes by so fast. I can't believe Paris Hilton just turned 40. I can't believe she's engaged. She and this guy, prior to them being engaged, you know, they were doing fertility, you know, and she wants probably a boy and a girl. And I don't really know how you do that. I don't like much messing around with the Petri dish. You know, just peach and re, and then just let it happen. But people, from what I understand, especially when you come from a lot of money, you can stage, I want 2 girls, and 2 girls will pop out. I want a boy and a girl. I want them both to have blonde hair. You can stage all this. Anyway, the ring is a one-of-a-kind Cartier, darling. They say it's about 15 carats, and it was designed by Louis Cartier. Excuse me, Louis Cartier, the great-grandson of Jean Doucette. I don't know who Jean Doucette is, but it's a Cartier. And that's a big ring. I like it. Yeah. And they tell me that it's worth $10 million. Cartier, special design. Plus at least 5 of that million is because she's a Hilton. You have no idea. When you buy jewelry, they up the price just because they say, you got that. It's terrible. Anyway, here's the thing. This is Paris's 4th time being engaged. Oh, okay. Everyone relax. Listen, you know, you get engaged and all of a sudden you don't like him anymore. Give the ring back or throw it down on the ground and say bye. She was engaged. Do you know this actor named Chris Zylika? They were engaged in 2018. Gee, another staged engagee. It's cute. Then she was engaged to this guy named Paris Latisse in 2005. Paris and Paris. But you could see where you'd fall for that, you know, if you have the same names, like, oh my gosh, we're gonna be together forever. Then she was engaged to this model named Jason Shaw back in 2002. Plus, she came to our show with some guy, and he's, yeah, oh, that's, yup. She came to the show, and I was like, so they tell me that you brought a guy with you, and she goes, Wendy, there he is, and he was sitting in the front row. And I was like, wow, he's really young. She's like, mm-hmm. But her now fiance is 40 years old. He's very, very wealthy hedge fundy. And he comes from the hedge fundy family. And they've known each other for years, like, you know, 2 wealthy people, you know, going to birthday parties when they're 8, seeing each other again when they're 12. Parents probably knew each other. You know what I'm saying? I want this to happen for her. I do. Yeah. I know, right? I have no idea when Willie sleeps. Because all I know him for is shopping. I know, and wig too. Plus makeup, no makeup. Anyway, Ashley Judd, you heard about this? Okay, Ashley is 52, which is also another weird thing. Haven't we known her since forever? Because her mom has been around since forever, and then we know her sister, Winona. So Ashley's the actress, she's 52, and she nearly died. You know, she's walking on a hike in the rainforest in the Congo, and she's walking with natives from the Congo, a couple guys, and she's just getting her exercise. You know, she was over there doing charity work, but you know, she went to exercise and she tripped on a fallen tree, and when she tripped, that was it. I mean, you know, when you fall after 40, Joelle, we always talk about it. That's a hard fall. So she fell and she broke her leg in several different places and was in and out of consciousness, but she was walking with 2 nice gentlemen that fashioned, you know, something to put, and they put, yeah. These gentlemen were hiking with her. And so they carried her for about 2 miles, and then they had to, they got on a bicycle together. Yeah, and they biked. They sandwiched her to keep her up, you know, so she wouldn't pass out or anything like that. She was in pain the whole time. Imagine this. Imagine your leg broken in a million places. And this scooter ride took 6 hours. When they got to where they were going, they had to elevate her to the nearest hospital, but this is what ended up happening. Her leg is fashioned together with twigs and rope or something. Yeah. Is she back home?
No, I think she's still in South Africa. They sent her from Congo to South Africa, and where she was in the ICU.
Oh my God. Yeah. That's a bad one. That's why I don't hike. Look. No, yeah, no. Back to the dating. Attention, anybody who wins a date. Do not ask me to hike. I don't know where you live, but here in New York, there are cracks in the sidewalk and everything's not, leveled. And I remember we had a Wendy staffer who was doing this and fell into a sinkhole. You remember that, don't you?
Yes, I do. It's not even funny.
But no, it's not funny. I'm not laughing.
No,
You're laughing.
I'm laughing because, sorry, but when people fall, it makes me laugh. I'm uneasy. Even coworkers. Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
All right, apparently they're saying that's it for Hot Topics. We have no more time. All right, well, guess who's here? Mr. Spags Prostitution. No, you know what? He has a new game show. We're gonna talk and catch up. Stay here for the comic stylings of Jason Biggs. Grab a snack and come on back. Please welcome Jason Biggs. First of all, welcome back.
Hi, thanks, Wendy. How are you? You look fantastic.
Thank you. So do you. Here's the thing. I would not recognize you because the beard throws me all the way off, the beard and mustache.
Is it throwing you?
No, you've got good hair. Like, it's all on your head and all, but it looks very groomed.
It's, I groomed it for you. I groomed it to be on the show a little bit. Yeah. But I'm very hairy these days, all over.
Okay. Well, first of all, shoe cam, please. I just have to see something.
Sure, I'm actually very excited about my shoes today. Here you go, hold on.
The brown ones?
No, they're not the same.
Wow, you got new shoes. And ode to New York.
Ode to New York.
Now, Jason, those are very fashionable.
Hey, thank you. I'm trying. I'm really, really trying. I know I wore the same pair of shoes for like 4 appearances.
It's fine. The brown ones.
I know.
And they were scuffed. And we'd laugh about that.
Yeah, I think I burned them. I lit them on fire. They're done.
So I was talking about your Spanx, but it doesn't look like you need Spanx. And you love food. You've lost weight during quarantining and stuff?
You're so sweet, and you're so wrong.
Okay.
No, I think I went in the other direction during quarantine. It's just, I think Zoom, plus I'm wearing a sort of looser hoodie at the moment, is helping out my cause today. I have the Spanx. I have a pair of Spanx right here, ready to go, just in case. But I think I'm okay for today. But no, I've been eating this quarantine. I am not working out.
Well, you look fantastic. So how's Jen, your wife?
Jen is good. Crazy as ever. She's good.
How are the kids?
The kids are great. Everyone's here. Jenny was literally just working out in the background here, like huffing and puffing, and the kids were screaming down the hall. And I was like, guys, I'm about to go live on Wendy. Can you please pipe it down?
No, they can come in. I'm not saying anything disgusting.
Well, the interview is early still, in the early stages.
So now your children are 3 and
7.
7.
Yeah.
And what about that potty training?
You know, the potty training is actually, knock on wood, going very smoothly. I think when you have the younger kid, the second kid, I feel like it's a lot easier because, they just kind of follow, just mimic whatever the older kid does. Also, we don't pay him any attention. It's like he's not here. We kind of forget about him. Mm-hmm. So that's good.
Yeah. Now,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding, of course.
Of course you are.
But he literally has figured it out on his own. I went in there to help him one day to go to the bathroom, and I was like, okay, can I help you get on? Can we do this? And I helped him get on, and then he said, okay, Dad, I'm good. I need privacy. And then like 10 minutes later, he came out, pants up, was totally fine, had taken care of business, read 3 sections of the New York Times. I was like, all right, great.
Now, let me ask you, does he urinate like you do? Because I know.
Like I do.
Yeah, I know, he likes to sit and urinate.
So when I am home and in like a nice hotel or something, not out in, public, not like at, the in Madison Square Garden or Penn Station, but I like to pee sitting down, okay? I believe that men in general and boys are pigs. And so look, no matter how good your aim is, gentlemen, you're still gonna miss a little bit. You're still gonna get some tinkle splatter in the surrounding areas.
You know what?
So I like to personally, I pee sitting down. And yes, my boys have been peeing sitting down in the house. And, they're still young anyway.
Right.
But they know they have both options. They can do what they want. I don't judge, although I definitely, give them bigger rewards if they pee sitting down. But, it's sanitary. It's just sort of,
you're not splashing.
It's more sanitary. Yeah, it's interesting. A lot of people, give me a hard time for it. I say, hey, you know what? It's what I do. It's more sanitary. I do another weird thing, which I don't know how people feel about this, but I poop standing up.
You're so silly. So years ago, I remember you were sharing a story with me here on the couch when we had a full studio and you come out and you were telling me that Jen got you a prostitute for your birthday, which I found so interesting. And
kids, will you leave the room? Kids, can you just leave the room? Wendy's bringing up some inappropriate stuff. Can you just leave the room for a second? Okay.
But that was years ago. You're still married. Now, Jen, like me, has the breast implants, and she got hers redone, right?
Yep.
We were talking about this the other day on the show. Does she consult with you about size or what she's doing or the doctor or anything, or does she just go? This was Dolores of Housewives of Jersey, who didn't tell her live-in dentist that she was gonna go, and she's getting stuff done.
Wow. I actually did the surgery. I performed it. I said, listen, if you want to get this done, I'll just do it for you. I know what I like. And I've seen, I've seen enough shows on E to know what I'm doing. No, she talked to me about it, of course. I mean, look, it's her body. She does what she wants. It's not up to me. But for me, the big thing, the reason we have a conversation at all is because of logistics, really. I mean, it's a surgery, so you're going to be out of commission for a little while. So we need to figure out what's going on. We've got 2 kids, we've got school, we've got stuff to be sorted. So for me, that was the big thing. And but she's all better. She looks fantastic. And for her, it was something she had wanted to do, was to do a fix. And she looks stunning as ever. I mean, look, if it were up to me, I wouldn't touch a thing because I think she's just breathtaking. But it's all about how you feel, right?
Oh. Do you live in Manhattan, you guys? Do you live in the boroughs?
Yeah.
Wow. How's that working for you? Do you like LA better? Because you act, so you're back and forth. Oh.
No. I'm from Bergen County. I grew up as a kid actor here in New York, and I went out to LA. It was an amazing time. You know, I went out when I was 19. American Pie happened. Lots of fun years ensued, and it was for a long time. I loved LA, and then it was a slow descent for me. It just wasn't where I pictured myself raising a family. It wasn't where I felt ultimately connected to, and Jenny as well. Jenny, you know, spent a lot of time. We both were in LA for about 17 years. So we wanted to change, and we came back, and we love it. Our kids are in school here, and it's just great. It's also easy. It's easy, and I'm sure you know this too. It's just in the industry, in film and TV and so forth. It's much easier to escape into a world in which that doesn't exist here in New York.
Yeah,
you know?
I agree.
In LA, it's just it's everywhere, and so it's just a lot harder.
Yeah. So now you have the game show, right? Cherries Wild. That's a pretty big deal, and you're very funny at this. Like this is perfect for you. Tell us about the show. How do you win?
Thank you. Will do. First of all, I just want to say, Wendy, I really laughed hard when you were like talking about me earlier, and you said. And he's got a new game show. But back to Paris. Loved it. That was great. So the game show, it's a new show from Fox and Pepsi and their Wild Cherry brand. So it's a collaboration between the two. And basically a team of 2 contestants will come on. We'll do a couple rounds of pop culture trivia where they can win cash, they can win cherries, and they can win free spins to use on this giant, there's a picture of it there, this massive 30-foot plus slot machine, and where they can win, if they get all 5 cherries, up to $250,000. So it was just so much fun for me. You know, it's a crazy year, and the guests that we had on, and they would work together. It was a team that was like mother-daughter or best friends, siblings. They came on, and, you know, it was life-changing money that we gave away, and it, you know, it couldn't have come at a better time for all of these people, really. And I was just so grateful myself to even have a job and to be able to be in the position to give away this money. And it was it was really fun.
I sent you a gift. Did you get my gift? Did you get my gift? I sent a gift
I did,
over.
Wendy. I did get your gift. Would you like to see?
Yes, please. Remember, the game show's called Cherries Wild.
Now, Wendy, you are naughty. That's all I'm going to say. So I have here a cherry pie, which I don't know if you've noticed, if you can tell, but notice there's like little holes in like some parts of the. Do you see that?
What have you done?
Right there. Yeah, that's what I call perfect.
Thank you. Jason, you're always a great guest here on this show. I love when you come. Good luck with your game show. Cherries Wild, everybody, is Sunday nights at 7 o'clock on Fox. Give it up again for Jason Biggs. We've got Celebrity Fan Out next. Welcome back. It's time for Celebrity Fan Out. We're doing the throwback edition. I love this. All right. Our first Celebrity Fan Out comes from Annette, who watches The Wendy Show on WTAT in Somerville, South Carolina. Now, Annette writes, first of all, hey, Wendy, how you doing? She writes, I was in Philly 25 years ago when I met Will Smith. They were at a celebrity basketball game. Wow. I love this already. Throwback, yeah. This is good. All right, our next Celebrity Fan Out comes from Lisette, who watches The Wendy Show here in New York on WNYW. Lisette says, hey, Wendy, how you doing? I was at a fan club party in 1989 when I met Ricky Martin. Wow. Lisette says it was a farewell event because he was getting ready to leave Menudo. Wow. What a picture. Thanks, Lisette. Our next celebrity fan out comes from Candace, who watches The Wendy Show on WTVQ in Lexington, Kentucky. Candace writes, Wendy, I was on vacation in the 70s when I met Marvin Gaye. So Candace says, a housekeeper in the hotel mentioned that he was staying there and I found him. Okay. Wow. All right, our final celebrity fan out, remember, throwback edition is from Isabel, who watches The Wendy Show on WFLD in Chicago. And Isabel writes, hey, Wendy, how you doing? Back in the 80s, my mom was a waitress and waited on George Clooney. So Isabel says he liked her because she treated him like a regular guy. I love that. Thank you all. Listen, if you or someone you know has ever had an encounter with a celebrity, we love fan out here. It's very funny. Go to wendyshow.com. Ask Wendy is next. It's Black History Month. Today we honor Vice President Kamala Harris. Yeah. You know, Kamala served first as Senator and Attorney General in California. Today, she is our Vice President. We honor you, very much so. Okay, time for Ask Wendy. Where's, uh-oh. Denitria, is that you?
Denitra, yes. Hi, Wendy. How you doing?
Hi, how can I help you?
Wendy, I have an extended friend who is almost getting married, but she wants to have a last rodeo before she gets married. Now, I wouldn't do it. I'm single. I'm dipping and doing it and minding my business.
Clearly.
So my question is, what should my advice to her be?
I wouldn't be involved. I think that's the worst idea ever. So she wants to cheat.
Yeah.
Now, I know everyone lives in D.C. Is the
Yes.
man in D.C. or is he like in the Bahamas or something?
Everyone lives in DC.
Oh, God.
You know, we're all fabulous. Everyone's beautiful. Her fiance is gorgeous. So I'm looking at her like, what is your problem?
Right.
But, you know, she wants to have a last hurrah.
How does she know that guy, the hurrah guy? How does she know him?
Well, Miss Wendy, honey,
See?
he's somebody from her past. So there's a little bit of messiness going on.
Yeah. Tell her you don't want to know anything and don't lecture her with handcuffs around your neck, okay? Because that's for you and or me because we're single, but for her, you have to be strict.
Okay.
Okay?
I got it. I will pray for her, mind my business, and say, girl, keep your man. That's what I was.
Okay. Thanks, girl. We'll be right back. Fashion. It's time for our eye candy of the day. This is Takia, and Takia is a teacher in Virginia Beach, but look at this.
Hey Wendy, how you doing? My name is Dakia from Virginia Beach, Virginia, and thank you for choosing me for eye candy of the day. Now let's get into these looks, Wendy. My top was $20. My distressed jeans were $20. My heels were $40. And I topped it off with a $10 fedora, Wendy. This whole look is less than $100. Who says educators can't be fashionable? How you doing?
I love it. And we're gonna send you our limited edition light up, how you doing, mask. We'll be right back. I love the virtual audience. So Destiny is in Detroit and she's watching us in her brand new home. If you want to be part of the virtuals, all you have to do is go to wendyshow.com and sign up. We'll be right back. Jason Viggs Biggs, I will always adore you. Also, my co-host studio audience. Now, tomorrow we've got a director coming. It's Rada Blank. Plus, I got you covered with the hot topics. I love you for watching today, and I'll see you next time on Wendy. Bye.
Nice.